And we continue to follow developing news out of Colorado Springs. That's where a gunman is captured inside a Planned Parenthood facility after reports say he shot and killed 2 civilians and a police officer. NBC4's Dan Perlman joining us live now from the newsroom with the latest tonight. Dan, there were others who were shot and injured, but the gunman was taken alive?
Yeah, Cavity was, and that's something you don't hear very often in these active shooter situations. 6 hours after those first shots were fired, police say they captured that gunman in the Planned Parenthood building where he killed. Police and Colorado Springs leaders delivered their last remarks of the night. Of the 3 killed, they tell us 2 were civilians and 1 was a University of Colorado Springs police officer, just identified as 44-year-old Garrett Swasey. 4 other officers are amongst the 9 injured. They are all in the hospital, and of those 9, I'm told they are all in good condition.
This is a terrible, terrible tragedy that's occurred here in Colorado Springs today. Obviously, we mourn the loss of the 2 civilian victims. We mourn the loss of a very brave police officer. I just want to make sure that everybody knows that while this was a terrible, terrible tragedy, it could have been much worse but for the actions of the first responders, particularly the police officers involved.
One of the big questions tonight, did this gunman target Planned Parenthood, or was that just the spot where he carried out his crimes? Now, I've been in touch with Planned Parenthood of Greater Ohio. They gave me this statement. It reads in part, quote, "No one deserves to be a victim of senseless violence, whether it is based on their gender, skin, color, profession, or decision to access essential medical services." Now, Planned Parenthood has operated in Ohio for nearly 90 years, and they say this will not stop them from doing their work. Live in the newsroom, Dan Perlman, NBC4.
All right, Dan, thank you. Now, the attack on police officers has caught the attention of local police. And Mike Bowersock spoke tonight with Jason Pappas. He's the local Fraternal Order of Police president. Columbus has never had a situation where this many officers were shot, but there have been situations where officers were being fired upon. Officers from Columbus SWAT were being shot at while facing a barricade gunman in Mansfield. Now, last year, there was a barricaded gunman near a campus shooting at police. And when it happens, Pappas says they have to rely on that training and keep their emotions in check.
You always have to prepare, and we train for those things, right? I mean, that's something that all the way back from the academy, you have to control your reaction, control your responses. Just rushing in or operating out of anger is a deadly situation for us. That's not something that we do. We have to control our response to a critical situation like that.
He says whenever fellow officers are killed in the line of duty, it's a very traumatic time, whether they know them or not. There is always a lot of reflection on what happened. Could anything have been done in a different way?